everybody. Bradley here. Anyways, as typical form, we get done with watching the movie. We bring a movie review right to you. Oh, Mr. Serious Jacob. The movie we saw tonight was World War Z. What was that?
For zombies.
Anyways, I'm going to say, I liked it, but it wasn't super duper wham bam thank you man awesome, but it wasn't craptastic. So, it was a little comfortable in the middle. I think there was a lot they could have improved on. There were parts that, the story moved pretty good. You started, the character development was pretty good. Kind of drops, in pieces. And then some stuff is like crazy. You're like, wow, really? But, it was just one of those things that, you just sit, if you want to sit down and watch a movie, just watch it and be entertained, you will be entertained. It is worth the price of admission. We had to see it in 3D because that's the only way they showed it at the theater here in Athens, where we saw it this time. As you can tell, we're not at Bridge Street.
It was called real 3D because it was real. It really popped out at you.
Yeah, it really popped out at you. I don't know about being real. It's like you're real pretty, but I'm going to leave the pretty part off of it. Anyways, I did enjoy it. I do believe it could be better. I don't believe it matters as much about the 3D. You get pretty much the same feel for it. The 3D just added a little fringe benefits to the movie, and and it was okay, but you could definitely watch it without and get what you need to get from it. Yeah, the 3D part was pretty good too. And of course things in 3D movies is like they like to throw things at you and things jump out at you. And I'd have to say that made me jump. Made Jacob jump too. The funny part is there was a commercial that was they were showing in 3D, and it wasn't even nothing scary. It was just something like kind of thrown at us, and Jacob jumped and ducked and thought it was going to hit him. It's crazy, but it's not necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily call it a horror movie either, and it's not like super duper awesome action and adventure. It's about like a thriller, and. I got you that time. It's a thriller / suspense more. Because like I said, they do have character development where you worry about what happens to him. You worry about what happens to his family. The people around him, you worry. And you want him to get done. You want him to do everything right. You want everything to go well, which it doesn't. Which is hilarious.
Not.
Yeah, that was the hilarious part, was the fact that a lot of times, like any movie like that, kind of like reminds me a little bit of Attack on Titan. People are fighting, trying to survive, and everything just seems to go wrong, and it's kind of how this movie wound up being. My favorite scene from the movie was where the group that was with Brad Pitt, the military, they were backing up, and they were being overrun, and they make it to this room, and they get shut off. And just as smoke settles, a zombie comes out of nowhere, bites at him. And of course that was a 3D effect, but the cool part was it fit down on the barrel of this chick's rifle, and you heard it clink, clink, clink. And that was kind of awesome. I was like, wow, I've never seen one chomp down on a gun barrel before. So I was like, no. It was smooth. I like that. That was an interesting scene. And it doesn't give anything away, so that's awesome. But, like I said, I believe it was worth the money. I really do. So, Jacob, what'd you think of it?
I thought that it was good. Some parts were, and some parts were awesome.
You got a favorite scene or anything?
The one where zombies are all piling up on top of each other and falling down.
Oh, really? So you liked it with the way they kind of just seemed to mow through everything?
They're like,
Okay then, this watching this movie's got me questioning because it is a different type of zombie. I did notice it was a different acting style of zombies. I think I've seen it in a couple movies, but it's one of those you're like, wow, you know, this is kind of refreshing to see how the zombies react, which I wouldn't necessarily call them zombies because they're technically not dead.
They're superhuman.
They're not superhuman, they're infected humans, there's a difference. But anyways, if you had to face a George Romero-style zombie, a zombie from World War Z, or a zombie from a video game like Dead Island or Left 4 Dead, which type of zombie? Why George Romero zombie?
Because they're just slow and dumb, and those zombies like freaking jump over airplanes and rip people's heads off, and video game zombies aren't that bad either, but...
Yeah, they are. Try going up with Left 4 Dead zombies, man. Them suckers are mean. Like what is it, not a tank, but a thug?
Yeah, on there.
My answer to that question would probably be Romero Zombie 2, because Romero Zombie is more like a creeping death, as in, if you're not careful, they're gonna get you.
Yes,
but if you just pay a little bit more attention and not do stupid crap, you generally can survive, and it doesn't make it as hopeless. You know, be my luck, the zombie apocalypse happens, it's gonna be freaking, the remake Dawn of the Dead / World War Z, where they're just gonna bowl through you if you stand still long enough. One of those, I'm like, oh man, that makes things a whole lot difficult.
If you're in a zombie attack, just find a freaking suit of armor and then go out with a sword.
Anyways.
You too.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna pose that same question to you. If you had a choice between Romero zombies,
Game zombies, or World War Z,
or World War Z / remake Dawn of the Dead remake zombies. Which, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna throw a fourth category in there for some of you super duper zombie movie buffs. Them original three, and the fourth one category you can choose from is the Return of the Living Dead zombies.
Yeah.
I hate that one. Even though that one's the more comical of this whole series, one of the more comical ones, you can't kill those zombies.
What?
That's why I don't like them. You can't stop them. You're just screwed, and hopefully the government will come clean up their mess once again, kind of thing. That's about how all them movies end.
You can't kill them?
No, you can't kill the
Not even by the head?
No.
No!
I think in the later installments, they, if you shoot them in the head, it stuns them, but it doesn't kill them. It's not.
So if you decapitate them, they will not die? Their head will just be sitting there
they
like...
cut a body up, and the body parts still moved around like they were still trying to eat people.
Yeah, I don't want to...
By the way,
encounter
the difference between a Romero and a Return zombie, Romero was like,
The Returns
the Return are like brains and more paramedics.
If a zombie eats your brains,
And
you're not
brains.
back as a zombie. Because you need brains to become a zombie, and how you die is destroying the zombie's brain. So it's impossible.
Album Mouth of Babes. I'm going to end it with that. I say go see the movie. Another thing you can do is based on a book by Max Brooks. Max Brooks. He's also responsible for one of my favorite reads, which is how I found out World War Z was an actual book before the movie came out. Was the survival guy.
Survival book.
Written by the same guy who wrote World War Z. A lot of my friends who've seen World War Z said that there was a lot of the book in there, even though it's not that delivered necessarily the same way it does in the book. It definitely, after seeing the movie, makes me interested. Makes me... No, it ain't. Well, I guess it is. Anyways, okay, gotta make this quick. I definitely want to read the book because of it. So we'll see y'all later. See the movie. I agree it works. I give it a 4 out of 5. Take it.
And I give it 3.5.
Okay, you got our little ratings. See you later.